Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
The sun is shining on both of these teams. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Cardinal.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game.
And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He'll take it in short of midfield. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be Raider football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They go play action here. To the outside and complete to Kelsey. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another carry for him. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll come out throwing. Forced out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin White makes the play. And the Raiders take over after returning it inside the red zone. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, captain fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. Here we go. Check go.
He's dropping back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull out in front further, 13-zip. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 2. And the work's already half done thanks to that return. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases, and right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devin White makes the play. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 5. This one finds Kelsey. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 13. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Ravens get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. They
get it right back. That's intercepted. Devin White makes the play. And the Raiders will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. There he goes, right sideline. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And for forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And he takes this one back for the pick-6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Off to the races, middle of the field. He does it, touchdown. The Raiders need only one to take the lead. Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown. Keeping it on the ground. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense, but he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, first and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Running this one left. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a late score and tie it before the half. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Nick Bosa makes the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He put some juice on it. He's got it at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He breaks the tackle. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. From the 17, Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll go down here at the 16. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They kick the running back in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
I'll say this, unless you're committed to going for it on 4th down, I just don't see why you throw it there. Just power it forward for half a yard and reset those chains. Then take your shots further down the field.
Trying to push this past the marker. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll throw it on 1st and goal. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh no, they get him yet again. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown. That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun. He's going deep this time. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Complete to Beckham. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And a run here from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Ravens capitalize on yet another.
Yeah, you better